Michael Jeffrey Jordan as the only players to average 35 a game, 2 steals per game, and 2 blocks per game in a month. Can AD keep this up?
Oh, absolutely. As long as he's on the basketball court, this type of numbers he can put up.
It's so low, though, Trace.
He's must-see, man. He must-see TV. I just wish he was in a bigger market.
Well, yeah, I mean, I wish Boogie was still there. I am a little worried he's playing so hard and so much he's going to get hurt. But if
young.
You know what? They play fast. They learn how to create space for him on the floor. He can
like
keep this up.
Right.
Hey, man,
It's durability with him.
$100 million.
Miss expectations. Hey, watch alert. This really threw me, guys. Gordon Hayward showed up for the Celtics team photo yesterday. He was begging to come back. He didn't say it, but it was with his eyes. With his eyes, Kevin.
Rachel, let it go.
I have moved slightly closer to Rachel Land on this, and only this is the reason. They are not a good offensive team, and it's particularly bad the 14 minutes Kyrie's off the floor. Now imagine Hayward kind of running the point forward, just in that capacity. I mean,
come back, Gordon.
So it could
come back.
No.
Make post moves. Check out Kyrie working on Kemba last night. Woo. This is your footwork, Trace.
Yeah, it's footwork, man.
Right?
He got it all.
Look at this.
No.
And the jersey untucked, just for a little flair.
Everybody talks about the handles, but the feet,
Yeah.
you know, those
Well,
step throughs, it is. Watch his feet sometimes.
His footwork is crazy. Like, that's how you create that space.
Yeah, there we go.
Kobe.
Little second level there. I see you with the highlights there, guys. All right, Miss winning games. Tank Wars continuing. Marc Gasol was asked about the Grizzlies' losing streak. He was not happy about it. He goes, this league is not something about someone playing well, getting your reps, developing players. This is the NBA, not the G League, Marc Gasol said.
But you get your coach fired.
Yeah. And there we go.
That was trying to change the culture around there.
You know,
that's all true.
This is my issue with Mark right now.
Okay.
You know, he's always talking behind the scenes about how he wants the Grizzlies to be a San Antonio Spurs organization. Do you think Tim Duncan ever said, oh, Malik Rose, second-round scrub, what are we developing?
Right.
Do you think ever Gary Neal, Danny Green off the scrap heap for being cut by 3, whatever it was? You know, it is an abdication of responsibility. It is an absolute failure. Because here's the thing, Mark. Guess what? Conley's going to come back next year. You're going to get a top 5 pick. You know what? You don't have any cap space. You know who you're going to need really good production from? Dylan Brooks in a playoff series. You know, and so I just don't understand. The pouting is unbecoming. It's beneath him. And frankly, he has not played well enough this year to warrant it.
Amen, brother.
That there. Speaking of pouting, I don't even know. I could name many people on this next topic, but I'm just going to go with the New York Knicks have until midnight Eastern to reach a buyout agreement with Joakim Noah in order for him to sign elsewhere and be playoff eligible with another team. This brought up in our morning meeting whether somebody would want Joakim Noah for the playoffs, but nonetheless, we know he has been away from the Knicks since an alleged altercation with Jeff Hornacek in January. Here's how producer Tucker, imagine that looking.
No, you have to go.
Seriously, would it be smart for the Knicks to part ways with Joe? And I'm not ripping on Joe, by the way. I'm just saying that I'm not sure a playoff team is looking to pick him up.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's been rocky. And when it gets to the point where it's physical between player and coach, that's not what you want. It's a bad look. I don't know how you rekindle that relationship. He wasn't the type of player that they expected, especially a $70 million player who he was in Chicago. That player is no longer who Joakim Noah is. So I see a buyout. I don't see any playoff team picking him up because he hasn't played all year. Why would you pick somebody up?
That's
and
what
you
I
don't,
mean. Yeah.
Right, so you don't know what you're getting.
I look at it from a financial standpoint. It's that's this. I don't want any dead money on my books long term. And what I mean by that, for the viewers, is if they cut him and they stretch his salary, they have to carry 7.6% or 7.6 million in cap space well into the future. That's the difference when they are contending in a few years, when Porzingis is on the top of his game, to be able to go out and get 2 max guys.
Right.
Or say, oh, no, now we have to trade, Avery Bradley for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so it just, I save that space. Don't be carrying that dead money.
You're saying that they should buy him out for $18 million?
No, I'm saying that just keep
him on the books.
Just keep him on the books.
Is that a workable situation in a locker room, Tracy?
Well, I mean, you keep him on the books, but keep him at home.
Like Milton in Office Space, like down and just like stapler.
I mean, that contract's not over at the end of this year.
No.
I mean, they're going to keep him away from the team for
There's some paperwork.
Definite future. Doing some promotional appearance?
I just don't want that dead money on the books when it's time to contend in New York.
I don't know. This doesn't seem like a long-term situation, and we've already seen Michelle Roberts and the Players Association kind of throw their support to Joe, so we'll have to see how this works out. Here's what The Jump recommends today. This is some very cool artwork. The Undefeated has their State of the Black Athlete stuff up right now. They asked artists to interpret the state of the black athlete with some really cool mediums, incredible stuff. I looked through all these. I really cannot recommend this enough. I was floored by some of this stuff here. It's very cool.